So you might not know about this, but I did actually start a second channel. I kind of was using it as an excuse/experiment to play some retro games. The first one I happened to play was Thief Gold, but admittedly the only reason I wanted to play through it in the first place was so I could get the hang of the mechanics, enough so that I could tackle the Black Parade, which is a mod for Thief Gold that released last year. As far as I'm concerned, I think it's a disservice to even call this a mod because it's like a whole new Thief game. These psychopaths basically spent 7 years slowly chipping away at this project and made a full fleshed out campaign with a start and a finish. Whereas in the base game of Thief, there was some levels I hated. In the Black Parade, they were all bangers. So what is this game for those of you that don't know? Well, it's a stealth game. Stealth games don't really exist anymore, but this one is among the best. What I found really impressive about the Black Parade was that it took advantage of modern hardware. See, in the base game of Thief, a lot of the levels and geometry are very, very simple, which made sense because computers in the 90s weren't very good. But with the Black Parade, these levels were huge. I kept being surprised over and over and over again. And what I really appreciated about these modders was their incredible level design. So many of the missions would have you go really, really deep into the level, and then it would task you with escaping. In the original Thief, this would just involve you trying to escape from the level to where you started. But so many times in the Black Parade, it would do the whole Skyrim thing where some secret passage would open up that would take you back to the beginning. And a lot of times it would even surprise me by having the exit go to a completely different area. There was also some crazy unique enemies and some horrifying levels. And once again, I gotta give mad props to the modders because these creatures that you would stumble across, you would only see them like maybe once. The amount of restraint held by the mod team is nothing short of amazing. Even the best games in the world will often copy and paste content to save development time. But because the Black Parade is a completely free, voluntary project that they could just slowly chip away in their off time, it's allowed these levels to slow cook for years, and it's come out of the oven completely done. I will admit that going through a lot of these levels for the first time, I did get quite frustrated at certain moments, but time and time again, as I would take a break from the game and start to reflect on the adventure that I just had, I'd slowly change my mind and realize that was a kick-ass time. I think the reason why I would get so frustrated at some moments is because of how well done the oppressive nature of the environment is. There is some serious nightmare fuel in here, and I loved it. So if you have a copy of Thief, which I would recommend getting on GOG because the Steam version sucks, there's some guides out there to set up some fan missions, and the Black Parade is highly recommended from me. This goes beyond a simple modification of a game. This is like getting a brand new Thief game. I would have gladly paid for it, but the crazy thing is, it's absolutely free.